Yeah, if Kim Gordon wanted to collab
She could do
in a
whatever she
heartbeat.
wants.
Nick Cave, icon.
He is kind of like Batman.
How do you attract fans without being so internety?
I have no idea.
Is that how you
Inspiration.
hype yourself up before
Yeah,
shows?
just one specific Black MIDI video.
Hey, my name is Derek G, and this is Solid Air, live from Laneway Festival, Sydney, in a replica of my home office in the shipping container, interviewing LA band, incredible band, Julie. We really hit it off, which was really great. And this is a version of my private listening club that happens every single week on Patreon. So if you like that, maybe check that out also. But anyway, on with the interview.
Cześć, this is Jagoda from Wrocław in Poland. Słuchacie ze mną Solid Air.
I would like to welcome to this home office studio Solid Air thing in the shipping container our next guest, which is Julie.
Kim Gordon.
I had to put on some Kim Gordon for you guys. I was like, how do I start this? Now,
Is this, sorry.
no. It's your show. We're live on Twitch. We're live in front of people as well.
Oh, cool.
Can we hear us?
Yeah.
Crouching host. I love how crammed in we are. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you.
I apologize for how close proximity this is with all of your faces now.
No,
it's
this is
cozy.
great. This is
Great.
the best.
So I'm honored because I was told early on, Julie, no press. And I'm like, shit. I really wanted to speak to them, and now you're here, so I appreciate it very much.
I'm excited, yeah.
How have you guys been?
We've
Really
been,
good.
Yeah, we've been really good. Being in Australia has been really fun. The air quality's been a lot better.
Air quality has been better. Is that
It's
is
quite
that
smoky over there in Los Angeles because of the fires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been here before on my own, but not as a band. It's the first time.
And what were your expectations around the fans here? Like, did you know if you had a fan base here? Was it kind of? I find I would imagine it's scary going into a new place. Going like,
Yeah.
is anyone gonna show up?
Honestly, I would say not for Australia in particular because it was kind of the first country outside of the U.S. that kind of recognized us. You know, like we had a lot of sort of like a beginning fan base, like in Australia. Interestingly,
Really?
Yeah.
How did you notice that? Was it through just
statistics,
the numbers?
Yeah,
right?
like just like numbers. We just kind of saw it coming from Australia, and we're like, whoa, that's interesting. Yeah.
And so was it a bit of a no-brainer to do this festival then?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for a long time we've been wanting to be able to come to Australia. We knew it'd be like really fun, so.
And have you checked out any shows so far of your peers that are on the poster?
We saw iDress, Claro, Biaba Doobie, Two Hollis. Who else? Is that it?
I think that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna try to see as many as we can today. I think
I'm
we're
waiting
staying
to
the
see
whole-
Charlie. We haven't seen Charlie yet. But
We have to yesterday we had to dip right after a set. The back-to-back shows.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
of
the
course.
flights and whatnot.
yeah.
Is there any act here that people would be surprised that you're really like hyped to see?
I don't know.
Maybe the act.
Oh,
Fuckers. Yeah,
Fuckers.
fuckers.
Oh yeah, I
really
forgot
great.
about them. We love Fuckers. They're
Fuckers is
so
so
good.
For cuckers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Fuckers.
Is that how you're supposed to say
No,
it?
not at all.
That's what it looks like.
It wouldn't be out of the realms to have like a collaboration. Do bands do collaborations?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. We haven't done a collaboration yet. I would want to. It would just be a little bit of a thing to figure out on how it would work.
Who would you do it with? Kim Gordon?
Oh, well,
Yeah, if Kim Gordon wanted to collab
She could do
in a
whatever she
heartbeat,
wants.
in a
yeah,
heartbeat.
absolutely.
Tell me more about like. I don't want to talk. I find influences is too obvious. I think like. who's like people like Kim Gordon and people that kind of have this like they just have this energy she's still doing it now. Like she's
Right.
putting out
Yeah,
trap records and
she's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
Is there like an artist that you see in terms of like that personifies the ethos of where you want to go as a band? Is that
The
too
ethos.
philosophical?
Like, I don't know. I mean, the first one that came to mind,
Personifies the ethos.
maybe like Roland S. Howard. At the
You didn't
birthday
just
party.
say that, did you?
No, I mean, I have many images of him saved on my phone. I think he looks really sick. I just like his vibe.
don't
you
know many people that could say Roland S. Howard out loud, and like, I don't. No one talks about Roland S. Howard.
He's just sick. Yeah.
Do you guys know Roland S.
Oh
Howard?
yeah.
Yeah.
An icon of Australia.
Yeah,
Is
oh,
he
that's funny.
Australian? I didn't know
I only, as I was saying it, I was like, wait, this is probably a really big thing here, I'd imagine.
Not at all. Not
No,
at all.
no,
No.
really?
Nick Cave.
Yeah,
Nick
that
Cave,
makes-
icon, obviously.
Yeah.
I look up to Nick Cave in so much as like he's like Batman, not Batman literally. He's got his suit, right?
He is kind of like Batman.
He's got his outfit and his hair,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, that is so sick. You would see him walk past anywhere, and like you're like Nick Cave,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
like kind of a costume.
Yeah.
Roland S. Howard is like if you know type person. Like that's very underground.
I don't,
So good
suppose
answer.
So, but he's so sick. Yeah.
So what is it about that ethos of Roland S. Howard?
You know, I think personally for me, it's just how he presents himself is like, it's farther than just the music. It's like a lifestyle, like in just the way, just like in, I mean, a big thing for us is like how shows are portrayed, not just in the sound, but the stage setup and just everything. It's an all-encompassing thing for us. Like it's not just music, it's the art, it's the lifestyle, et cetera, et cetera. And I think
How do you
super-
want your stage setup to evolve?
I don't know. I think it. I mean, we have a sort of, I guess, in a funny sense, like a sort of aesthetic that we have. I think it's just about making it more concentrated. You know, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, I think also, like, with you bringing up Kim Gordon, I think that's, for me, someone whose ethos I look up to as well because, like, you know, apart from a musician, she's also just a really, like, passionate artist, you know? So I think, like, during the beginning times of the band, I had, like, that ethos in mind for sure of, like, I want it to be also just, like, passion of making art, you know, and with that being hand in hand with the music as well.
Uncompromising and has
Yes.
done since like the 90s.
That's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
How about yourself? Do you have, for want of a better word, like a spirit animal, someone you look up to? Spirit
animal?
I don't like that word. I take that back. But
I like Kim Gordon a lot. I also like Fiona Apple a lot for that.
ooh, that's nice.
I also like Vernon Rumsey from Unwound a lot for that, and then maybe I'll throw in Carla from Autolux because
Yeah.
her stage presence is
Carla from
crazy.
Autolux, same. I'll be in the green room and I'll be watching videos of Carla from Autolux drumming.
Really? Is that
Take
how you
inspiration.
hype yourself up before
Yeah,
shows?
Carla from Autolux and Greg Sonia from Deer Hub, you know.
Wait,
we
I've
like
been on a-
religiously watch like band live videos. That's like how we.
Yeah,
started.
for a while we based, or we just had inspiration of watching this one specific Black Midi video. Of,
Which one?
9, it was
Isn't
like,
it
it
at
was,
Bowery?
Yeah,
I think it was
like-
at Bowery, and they start the set immediately as soon as they get on stage with 9 through 5,
Yeah.
Wait.
or 953.
Yeah.
And then we would get really hyped on that. We are like, we gotta do that. We gotta get on stage and immediately just go with like a really
Yeah.
heavy,
No introduction.
yeah, with a really
Play.
energetic
Yeah.
banger.
What do you guys think about mystery when it comes to being a band?
Yeah.
Well, we're probably ruining all our mystery right now.
Sorry, you said no press, and now we're crammed in here.
I mean, I think we're naturally somewhat not super
Public?
public, I guess. So I think it's a bit of just a natural thing where, you know, people say like, oh, they're trying to be mysterious. I think there's an aspect of where we definitely are like, okay, let's not, you know, show these aspects or these aspects just because it might, you know, be misrepresentative or whatever. But I don't think we like focus too hard on like we need to be mysterious really hard.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
more just like not trying to annoy people with that, because I think sometimes it can feel a little like overdone, you know, to just get kind of blasted on social media about like, oh, this is my personality and this is who I am. Sometimes it just feels a little much. So we just try to be as reserved as possible in that way.
You guys have managed to really develop a identity without being like creating content,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not an artist, but it's what I do.
But it's different.
It's different, of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
of course. Like, how do you attract fans without being so like internety? That's just,
I have no idea.
I have no idea. That's something I've never understood how, I don't know, people have been attracted to it because obviously people create content to get fans, right? So if we're not doing that, I have no idea, but we've just never been like cut out, I feel, for like the content type of thing. So I have no idea.
I don't know.
I feel like the name speaks to it as well. Like it's not something that's obvious, and I don't mean this in any offense way, but like it's not the most easily Googleable, right?
Yeah. yeah.
But that kind of makes it like, I'm sure you didn't think of this, but it makes it more intriguing to be like, what? They're called
Right.
Julie, and I type it in, and probably like picture of Julia Roberts comes up or something. You know?
Yeah, I think that was the subconscious like reason as to why we thought it was cool, because me and Keon came up with that like very early on, and we just like we didn't really like get into why, but it had like a cool like kind of I don't know what
It's
would
like
you
a
call
dated
it?
name.
It's
like-
that, but it also has this quality of like breaking expectation, I think.
Yeah, like I think there was talk about like if we were playing a show and they didn't know who we were, it was sort of like surprising or like shocking to like, oh, like Julie's playing and they kind of are expecting something and get something totally different, maybe, you know? I think that's part of it.
I love hearing this because like there's a lot of care and a lot of thought that you can hear in your music. You can like in deciding the name of your group as well. Like it's no accident that you're kind of crafting it as such. What were the other options for names?
There were no, honestly. no.
Really?
It was like the first.
Yeah. It was the first thing that came by accident, like kind of low key as a joke a little bit. It came from something so casual, but it was the only option or idea for a name that was supposed to be temporary, but then we thought it was nice. to stay.
I think the people say the rule is never make a temporary name because then it sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll change the name later.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love I've come up with a new thing called an exit song instead of an entry song. You guys, we have to let you guys go, but I'd love to hear a song as you kind of
Can
as
we
you
play
leave.
Jabberwocky by Thingy?
Yeah.
By Thingy.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. I took the limelight here.
I want this to play.
Yeah, our internet is pretty woeful.
There we go.
There we go.
We're probably playing at like 92 kilobits.
This was so fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
thank
much.
you once it plays.
Okay.
It's a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best
Well,
kind
then
of
you gotta
song.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Chat, everyone outside, please give a round of applause for our guest, Julie. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so